Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Ms. Roxanne, and this is Daily Rambles. Today we're doing season 5, episode 11, called Ship Broken. So we start off with Mick tries to talk to his daughter, and that was just what wasn't happening. So he's like, okay, well, I guess I'll go leave on my time ship, and decloaks it. And she said, oh, I want to go on. So she goes on board. And so John is showing around Asher while Nick is showing around his daughter on the ship. Then we cut to where Gary has a dog for anxiety, and John stepped in a puddle. And now there's a debate on who to bring back first, and B Rod is first. And you have a really, really cool scene where Charlie tries to bring back B Rod, but the ship got blasted bad. And let's see. So the ship lost power, and Charlie can't bring him back and needs sisters basically to do that. So Asher's pissed, and then time travels offline, and Sarah is in a coma still. But when Ava was talking to her, she woke up, and she's blind. And then when Ava touched her, she saw a vision of Ava done, like with like a mirror shard or something. Then she blindfolds herself and lies to Ava. And then Sarah sees a vision of when she shook Mick's kid of another bad thing happening. And then Asher and Zari talk to Asher and Zari just talk. Then Mick and his kid talk about the French Revolution, and get Nate because he's like Mr. I know everything about history nerd. That's what they said the show. And so anyway, Sarah had another vision with John, and then we cut to Asher's on board, and then she again lies to the team. So basically, everyone's lying to everyone. Like, Sarah's just not getting told anything that happened while she was knocked out, and she's not telling the team that she can see the future, basically. And she keeps learning to say, "What do you mean? Like, mixed kids on board? What do you mean Asher's on board? What do you mean Gary has a dog on board?" Then we cut to where Astra is trying to play Zari, and then we cut to where Mick made snacks because they can't replicate any snacks. Then Gary talks to him, and then Gary found something in the chute. Then we cut to where Charlie found Sarah, and Sarah finally comes clean, and that she can see the future. So Zari comes clean about Astra trying to use her, and also that didn't work. So Astra might have took the rings because the rings are missing. And so they lock her up, and Astra again is pissed. And then we cut to where Mick Mick took them snacks. And then we found out that the daughter's opposite Mick. And then we found out that the ship has a saboteur on board. So then Zari talks to Astra and then flips on her about Nate and John being wrapped around her finger, which I don't think is really the case that much. It is kind of with Nate, but not really with John. Then, and I literally said, I bet the dog did it with all the messed up stuff. Then we cut to where Sarah offed everyone, question mark, when she saw another vision. And so Sarah tells Ava and John to lock her up. Then we cut to where Mick is loaded with a lot of money, has like $1 billion. So the kid wants him to invest it at the very beginning of the New York Stock Exchange and to like buy New York and stuff. And so then Mick kind of kicks her out and gets kind of ugly. Then we cut to where Zari and Asher talk some more. Then we found out that Charlie took it. So basically, Zari brought up the backup cameras because she was like a hacker in like the last season, their other self, as she said. And so basically, Zari disabled the camera. Nate took out the food replicator. Charlie flushed the rings and all this other stuff, but they don't remember doing it. So then Gary visits Sarah and makes her take the dog, and the dog told her to off everyone. And so she did off Gary, but that was in her vision, so she didn't actually do it. So she locks Gary and the dog away and didn't listen and leaves. So Sarah tells the team, and when they went to go confront Gary and the dog about, the dog already left. And then Zarya saw the dog in all the footage when they zoomed out, so Sarah was obviously correct. And then we cut to where the Gary took it from hell, and the son of Sam's demon dog, basically. Then we cut to where it hates Gary and just hates everybody, and the gang retreat to go in Astra's force field that they put her in because the dog transformed into the demon dog into like I want to say a Rottweiler, but that may or may not be correct. Anyway, a demon version of it. So anyway, so Astra got out and locked them in. That's a little punishment. And then we cut to where Mick and the daughter bicker, and then Sarah got to Mick because she had another vision, and Sarah was able to save Mick from the dog, and that because he saved his daughter. And then we cut to where Asher provides the name when it's Sarah versus the dog, so John sent it back. Then Gideon is back to normal, and the gang got their rings from Gary, who smelled really bad. And then Gary got a rabbit now from a weird fortune teller lady, says Dawn was feed it past midnight. Dumbass Gary. And then we cut to where Bick and his daughter are now getting along, and she wants to stay on the ship and actually calls him dad. And then we cut to where Zarya tells Asher and says Zarya's trying to be nicer. And then we cut to where Gideon can't fix Sarah, and that was the end of the episode. Really good episode. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a really good episode. We could see a whole new dynamic between Mick and his kid, and how it's progressing and how that's going along, and that Astra did nothing but help. So that was pretty cool. Because it's kind of opposite what Astra usually does. So I give this episode a strong A. Just the whole Gary thing. You think he'll be a little bit smarter, but just turned to like an idiot. But anyway, other than that was a great episode. I really enjoyed it, and that's going to do it for this video. So if you like this video, please give it a like, comment down below, tell me what you think, do you agree, disagree, tell me your thoughts down below, and don't forget to subscribe because it does help out the channel a lot, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye everybody.